Hello all, it's me Waku Waku, and today I will be going through the Siege of Winterfell playoff season. Congrats to those who made it to the first playoff season, and now we can see the format which it'll take place. It is single elimination matches, with the top 4 alliances having a bye round to start off with, making Siege of Winterfell playoffs smooth and quick, although annoying with one-sided matchups and no second chances. The rewards are still the same with up to 100 of the new SP troop skins for the player who ranks number 1 in elimination ranks and is in the Champion Alliance for the season, needing a total of 10 seasons with this to fully max the troop skin. It is still a very strong troop appearance, and everyone regardless of ranking will obtain at least 20 troop medals from the playoffs, giving 8% total health. Nothing massive, but the playoffs will at least encourage some competitiveness in Siege of Winterfell once again. There are about 4 matches this season which could go either way, and I will talk about strategy when relevant. Another thing is the 70 participation limit, same as in Ultimate Conquest. This is amazing for one alliance we will be discussing later. We will be going through the playoff matches now. And the first 4 matches, only one could be a 50-50. One major difference between Alliance Conquest versus Siege of Winterfell would be strategy, especially in more equal matches. Stuff like the hot springs for top alliances may not be priority over capturing bases for more points per minute. In our match, NFI against NBE, they stormed our side instead of contesting the armory and hot springs like how most matches start off. Or even avoiding capture of the center for treasure and let the opponent carry the treasure for you to a building you will flip, or take treasure to home base and win by holding buildings. Supporting armies will be a very important key winning factor in many matches. Whether with Night King to target the strong enemy armies and silence their attacks, or reducing the enemy's rage recovery delaying their active skills with Egbert, or even buffing your allies' armies with Melisandre or healing found on Marge. Hoping for many fun strategies to be seen in these matchups, but now let's go through the matches and who will be favored in their matchups. The easiest matchups will be WTF facing YGI and HOH versus DUM. It will be a clear with for HOH and for WTF. There shouldn't be too much struggle from either of these sides in their first matchup, and looking at UTB versus GCM, it should be a clear victory for GCM. And lastly, the match which will crush many predictions, NW1 versus LEG. Many top players from other alliances have moved to join some of the top alliances for this season, which are WXC, KSC, while BAN was a merge between N30 and BDR, and some to WTF. This will have impacted top lineups from NW1, whereas LEG maintained their players. The edge will go to LEG, but this is the most frustrating match anyone could have picked out of. The next matches one will be very exciting to watch, which will be WTF facing KSC. Both will be top heavy, and the 70 limit benefits KSC more so than WTF. The edge will go to KAC, but either team could possibly win depending on their initial startings and how they strategize themselves. A match worth watching if you get the chance. WXC will demolish HOH. BAN will beat either LEG or NW1. And NBE will beat GCM. These are 3 one-sided matches for sure. Maybe HOH can pull off a special win against WXC once again. Now that would be shocking to see. BAN will beat NBE easily, whereas the WXC v KSC match will be perhaps the most exciting in the season. KSC has bulked up with many top accounts for Siege of Winterfell. It will really come down to the side which will pinpoint the enemy's top accounts and target them. Max accounts with commanders like Airmidon, female lineups with Sinel, Dany and Layla, and even infantry lineups with Darren will be so impactful on those accounts. This is when players with commanders like Night King to prevent their targets from attacking or counterattack, and dragon skills like Fear and Enrage to silence enemy lineups' active skills and boost their damage when active damage is taken will be important. Another small thing we may see in these matches is the top players running more gear with movement speed. You might think they'd want to maximize their stats, but their stats are useless if they cannot quickly move on to the next battle or return to them. We may see top players trade their glorious shield and legs for huntsman gear instead. More than likely WXC will win this match, leaving the finales to be BAN and WXC. This matchup will have the same notes as previously said. It comes down to strategy and their supporting players. If I had to give predictions, I would have said BAN will win, as they'd be more likely to use supporting armies and change up their gear sets for speed stats. Another thing is hot springs may not even be priority in this match. and it is possible one side will stall the match with taking the treasure to their base, forcing a battle of strength and holding buildings. I will give the edge to Ban, as they will be more committed to running those supporting armies and may even be willing to spend heavy for the match. But this can go either way, and it will be an exciting finish to the first season of Siege of Winterfell playoffs. What do you think will happen, and will we see different strategies play out, or will it be head-to-head matches that will come to a grinding halt, only won by a few hundred points? We're hoping you all get to watch them as well. Thanks for watching.